I have been lucky in those who were around me from the boardroom to the dressing room. In times of stress, their unstinted support, unbroken devotion to our club and calmness in adversity eased the task of making Rangers Football Club the premier club in this country. To be a Ranger is to sense the sacred trust of upholding all that such a name means in this shrine of football. They must be true in their conception of what the Ibrox tradition seeks from them. No true Ranger has ever failed in the tradition set him. Our very success, gained you will agree by skill, will draw more people than ever to see it, and that will benefit many more clubs than Rangers. Let the others come after us. We welcome the cheese. It is healthy for us. We will never hide from it. Never fear. Inevitably, we shall have our years of failure, and when they arrive, we must reveal tolerance and sanity. No matter the days of anxiety that come our way, we shall emerge stronger because of the trials to be overcome. That has been the philosophy of the Rangers since the days of the gallant pioneers.
And we're back after what seems to be a long time. I know I've just sent out a tweet yesterday or the day before saying that there wouldn't be any more videos until YouTube released the Back to the Pack videos. Apparently they are. They will be returning. There's a new schedule, a lot of I'm not going to say upheaval, an upturn in my life in real life has brought about circumstances I never saw coming. So we took a wee break. The Back to the Pack videos will return hopefully on Monday. I need to figure out how to get them in, play the 3 games in between, and then bang 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 bang, hit them out quite constantly over the weekend, so I'm ahead of myself. And then the same for the these videos, the Rebuildin Rangers. We are back. We are playing Dundee, where we last left off. I'm going to guess it was Motherwell Falkirk. We demolished them, and then we just set about the rest of the teams, to be quite honest, and another cheeky 2-0 winner over our fierce rivals. As it stands in the league, there we go, competitions. We've bossed the league again. We've only dropped 1 game. That was that poor result to Motherwell. So 31 games unbeaten, not to be sniffed at. We've been invincible up to that point. We will go invincible. The expectations, we have been competitive along the board. They were kind of slightly annoyed and bitchy about the Betfred Cup. We're on course to win the Scottish Cup. We were meant to be competitive, but we unfortunately came up against Bayern Munich. We got knocked out in the Champions League, but it was again tough group. And yeah, and we've pretty much won this. They're not catching us now. We're over 30 points clear of them with 5 games left. We've won the league effectively. So we are going to get into today's game. As against pretty much I don't want to say relegation threatened Dundee United. They are down there. I think if Aberdeen beat Motherwell, that kind of seals their fate. Aberdeen having a very poor season. It is quite tight down there. 23 points, 5 to go. 15 points available for Dundee. They would have to win all 5 and hope Aberdeen lost. It's tight at the top. The split's here. So right now you've got Hamilton Dundee competing for the split. I think it's after this game the split is, so it is what it is. Declan John is out, so as a return for you know what, Scott Warren, you haven't had really much of a run in the team, but you're kind of brought in as a cover more than anything else. James Tavernier is there. We don't have just the one I've got, Dominic Iorfa, and I cannot remember this team. Anderson also injured, so we'll put in. It's been so long, I've actually forgotten. Alright, Dominic Iorfa is here. Yeah. Nico is almost back, and he'll be back just in time for the split. Danny Wilson, we still got here. Jordan Houston, 96. What is Tavernier's? 100, yeah. Take him out as well. For Victor, get him again. Ollie Crease continuing his little... He's seemingly got over his I'm leaving stage now. Like, yeah, I'm happy to stay. 205 grand he's worth. He is a 16-year-old. He's already teared up 3 goals. He's tearing up future there. We're now sorted for our first mainstay. Same with Kenny Borges. Again, we are sorted for a couple of strikers at the moment. Still trying to get rid of people. Now it's come to that point in the season and stage where people like Graham Dorrans and that are going to have to get their marching orders. Unfortunately, we're going to bring him in actually for... Is Greg Kilty also a promise? He is. So we'll rotate them out. Rod McCory's on. Florent Miguel. Whether he'll stay or not, I'm sure I could probably bring in someone else if we have the budget. And talking of that, this has been kind of a rambling, but this is me now catching up with the season. We've still got 6 million, 8 million in the bank. Yeah, we're ticking over quite nicely. I'm not really looking for anyone. We're just going to get straight into the game. It has been a long while since I played this save. A long while. But, yeah, any other Rangers FMers out there? There is a group on Facebook. It's called FM_Rangers. Down there, it's all about Rangers. It's all about your saves. It's all about everything else. We're going to have a quick look at this guy. I'm now starting to look at whether... I don't know him from West Ham. 19-year-old American. He looks quite decent. Scott Murdoch I don't think is. No. So you can see that a lot of these aren't. Gary usually is. He's an Argentinian midfielder. Sorry, just kind of looking at our team. Ben Pringle. 19-year-old. He wishes he was 19 again. Anyway, as you can see, we kind of went through our team. I haven't even done them, so this is why we're kind of plastering around this team. Morales and Borges up front with Diego Jota, who I'm still so happy that we've got. And Diogo Jota in as the front three with Ollie Crease, Greg Kilty in the wings, Victor Nielsen as defensive midfielder, Warburton and the kind of patchwork middle two of Dijon and Iorfa with James Tavernier and Fordringham in goal. For Dundee United it is Bergber, Kevin Ray, Maguire, Brells, Garay or Gray, McMahon, Robertson, Scobie, Quinn, Murdoch, and I'm guessing that is an ageing Jamie McDonald. 33-year-old ageing Jamie McDonald is in goals for them. Of course our bench is obviously McCory, Miguel, Candeas, Pereira, Lucho or Lucha. I think it's Lucha or Lucho. Lucho I think it is, Dorrans and Herrera. Yeah, I don't have any concerns. Hopefully I don't have any concerns. I would hate to this, but since Keno Jota's come in and Crease and Borges, we have upset that momentary blip against Motherwell. We've been unstoppable since then, and we are banging in goals left, right and centre from what I can remember. It's been a long while, but as you can see we've already taken the game by the scruff of its neck in the first 10 minutes. 3 shots, 1 on target already, and Dundee already doing us a big favour. They did. And Zach Clough, I'm guessing that is, has given Celtic the lead. Hearts taking the leads, and Cardona has given Celtic a 1 minute lead. Pretty much they have absolutely battered Dundee. Oh my days. We're kind of just relaxing at the moment. Jota swings one in, Murdoch clears on as far as Nielsen. Borges. Oh, Kenny Borges! We're back, and we're back with a bang, ladies and gentlemen. We are right now on course for a record point scoring finish by the looks of things, with only 1 game dropped all season. We look at it again, Jota, Murdoch. A lot of people say not a lot comes from corners. Kenny Borges, I don't think he even takes a touch. I'm not sure if that ball even hits the ground. Wow. He's done that. So we've opened the scoring as Hearts. I think I've just sealed Queen of the South's fate, I think. Unless Queen of the South can bang in a few more goals. Kilty back to Tavernier to Kilty. This could be anything at the moment. Jota gets tackled only as far as Kilty. Morales is up. Crease, that's off the bar. Jota! It's 2-0 after 38 minutes. Diogo Jota has banged in a goal. He can also play striker, so we can bring in a cover attacking midfielder, so we do have a striker shortage. Jota can play up front and he does make amazing runs. So Morales' header crease, it's off the bat and goes, I don't know if that was meant to be a shot or he just went, I'm going to try something here, lads. But we're 2-0 up. We are goals banging at this club. Now, whether Morales is on course. If we can keep him for maybe another season, I did say we'd get silverware, maybe Champions League football this season. So I think we've got him for another season. Now, fulfill those promises, he'll stay. But it's going to be an ongoing saga until we bring in another kind of 40 goal a season striker, which we might look to as Greg Kilty. Is he going to need to come off? Not yet. Matt, it's good to see the two very youngsters in the club now, in Ollie Crease and Kenny Borges, who I was sceptical about, but when I brought him in, yeah, I was very, very sceptical about bringing him in, and then he started banging goals in at the unders, and I was like, you know what, we'll give him a go. I think it was when he got a couple of games, and then he banged in goals after that. Good to see him get back amongst the goals, as Celtic have run away with Dundee United, it has to be said. Queen of the South have given themselves a... I think as we kind of look at the bottom, as you can see, they're only 13 points off Aberdeen at the moment. Oh, Hearts have taken the lead again. But yeah, they're 14 points, 5 games to go. After this one, for the split, that's not unassailable. If Motherwell get a goal here, they drop down within that 13 points again. We are absolutely just flying right now. Tavernier to Nielsen, who's picked up a yellow card and might need to come off. Iorfa, Tavernier, Nielsen, what can he do with it? And Jota just ahead of him. Does that nicely. Morales. Oh, tries to find Watton, can't. If Watton can get in, he doesn't. He's pushed way forward. He's kind of left himself open a bit there. Dominic Iorfa. Championship, English Championship and Premier League experience with Wolverhampton Wanderers. Kenway. It is 2-1. Joseph Kenway. That all came from Scott Watton, to be quite honest. Pushed way too far forward and got caught out. This game's Tam Scobie takes it off Kilty, and it's just a nice ball, but you can see the gap here. There's no Scott Watton, and it's gone in. 2-1. And as another youngster, Jamie Bornajanes, scores for Hearts on his loan out there. He's proving that he is indeed up for the Premier League. Morales, there's no one really there. Kilty, oh, he's hit the post and he's picked up an injury. So we'll bring on the experience of we'll bring on Daniel Candeas for him. Mike Nielsen, Florin Miguel can come on and we'll swap them over. For now, Florin Miguel, he passes, he just passes. He's a 2.5 star player now, but he still puts it in. David Bates, it's not my David Bates, surely not. Well, we'll find out as Botti Bye comes on for Bren Pringle. Come on, Bye. They're starting to get back into this, and I'm not liking this. We can't afford to drop every game to the end of the season, but obviously we don't want to do that. We want to dominate this league as much as possible. As Jota, as you can see here, that's what I'm talking about. Jota, he scores goals quite a lot, but he makes those runs. Those runs are devastating. That's how we hit on the break. It's how we can counter with not having to counter. If you kind of understand what I mean, he gives you that kind of out ball that he can just run into down the byline, and gives you an out ball and can cross a ball as well. He can pretty much do everything. Jota. It's still young as well, as it's full time here. Rangers 2, Dundee United 1. So we're just going to give them a quick team talk, and I will see you guys all for the Queen of the South game. And we're back, guys, and you can see it's a quickly rotated side that we have. We have Herrera and Quintongo up front with Dorrans in behind. Pereira and Candeas on the wings, Rossiter in behind him defensive midfield with Miguel, Luco and Cardoso making the returns to the squad. Luco just to get more match fitness again. Houston comes back in, and Fodringham in goal. I'm just going to get straight into this. It's rotated side, it's a semi-final, we should just easily steamroll over the top of Livingston. We're playing a 4-4-2 with Mackin, Mullen up front with Cooper, Ross, Pittman, Jacobs in midfield with Prentice, Donaldson, Gallagher, Doumbia as a back four with Ilhifter in goal. So that should be fairly easy. It's pretty much, you know, straightforward, lads. Go out there, and if we just look at that, boom, should absolutely my team is always motivated regardless of the opposition. So off we go. It's Mullen to Gallagher to Donaldson, Rossiter, good header, Dorrans finds Quintongo, Dorrans, Herrera finds Jordan Houston, back out to Dorrans for that invisible highlight. That means nothing. The bench for us is also McCorry, Wharton, Kilty, Crease, Dijon, Jota and Morales. Herrera tries to ping a ball through there, can't quite get it through, and here come Livingston, Cardoso, nice header down on his return to the squad. Miguel swings the ball in, Herrera's there, it's 1-0 after 6 minutes. And for those who thought, ooh, it's a dubious team to be putting out in a very, very big game, no chance. We had our blips against Dundee already this season, the Betfred Cup. Herrera, boom, boom, in the net. As it is in. We look like we're about to steamroll over the top of Livy. It is what it is. And their brilliance is Jameson, Longridge, Greg Wild, ex-Rangers boy, Scullin, Gilmer, Tom Tate and Handling. Pereira swings the ball in. There's Rossiter registering a shot on target for us, good enough. It's a long ball upfield. First kind of his first back. Look at his first touch back. I was going to call him Luco. I think it's Lucha or Lucho. No, finds Pereira nicely. He's come in field. It's 2-0. What a goal that was from Andreas Pereira. I think Manchester United done a little bit of a whoopsie letting him go just from Quintongo. Whether this was actually meant for Pereira, finds his path and then he just comes in past 3 and that is lovely. Beautiful weighted ball into that bottom corner. Now, right now El Hefter is having a mare as it stands. Man, they haven't even registered a shot yet. Luco's only coming on for the first half just to get his legs warmed back up again. You know, he's been out. Not quite ready for the first team yet. But right now, don't even need to make changes to this team. It says it all, really. They've had 2 shots and none of them have been on target. We are throwing in fouls all left, right and centre. This is what it is, we dominate. We've now just had shots after shot after shot. And it's not really going anywhere. At present, but it's passing, right. Keep it going, lads. I'm wondering may as well just not turn up onto the pitch at this point. Miguel to Lucho. He's going to run out for a wee while longer actually. He's comparing him to some of the rest, him and Cardoso. He's not far off from what the rest are. Coming to the 65th minute. That's enough to secure the game for us, I would imagine. I'm just going to keep on plugging away. Yeah, you he's now just coming down to the same rounds as their Donaldson and some of the Livy players now, so Dawson's way forward here. And no, can just run and run and run. He finds Herrera to Dorans, finds Pereira. Oh, Pereira really should have done better with that. That should have been buried as we come forward again. Dorans finds Pereira to Herrera. Quintongo sets it. Oh, just wide from Quintongo. We'll make that substitution now. He's had a good game, but we'll let his legs rest. Been a very fair game, it has to be said. Not tackles have all been fair. Rossiter, is he going to just think this? Oh, well, he got lucky with that miss hit. Dejan, just a bit of fresh legs in defence as well. That never hurts. Quintongo fires one way over the bar as James Prentice comes off, or Penrith, sorry, not Prentice, Penrith comes off, and Longridge comes on. They're trying to freshen up against Jordan Houston, I'm thinking now. Herrera finds Pereira. Quintongo to make it 3. Jai Quintongo, and does indeed make it 3-0 to Rangers. We are into the final. Have a look at here, it's Miguel. It's just down the line. Herrera just takes it nicely and just pings it round the corner. Pereira, it's a nice ball, returns the favour from Quintongo for it, so they are now assist each. It's just an absolute dominant performance. Look at the shots we've had on target as well. Shots on target. Shots and shots on target are almost double figured. Just a few stray ones, I'm guessing, coming off Quintongo and maybe Herrera, and a couple we've seen that have just gone wide. Daniel Candeias, oh, finds Quintongo, finds Herrera, oh, tried for the spectacular top bin volley, only found the top bins of the stand here at Ibrox. Yeah, we can all look kind of complacent now. I'm not even going to rest up the squad. Cardoso could probably do it coming off. He is shattered, but oh, Andreas Pereira. Right time, right finish from Pereira. It actually happened that fast. We have here Houston. Candeias back to Houston. He just fires this in. Pereira's there. They were lining up for that one. And that has killed the game. Any hope? And we're still going. It's 4-0. There we go. Game over. It's all over. It has been a very, very dominant performance. I think we're playing Celtic in the final now. As always, as one of our old teams there, Ajax win the Eredivisie. We march into the Ladbrokes Premiership Champions Group. We'll have just a quick look. 1 point for reaching the final. And have shared the Rangers received as a shared pooled gate receipts for the television winning Scottish Cup semi-finals, and we also get 20 grand for playing in it. Actually, it was at Hampden, sorry, but 2 goals. So we have a quick look at the schedule. You can see where we had our blips this season. There was the one, so we got past a semi-final, we are guessing. So 1, 2, 3. So now we come back for Saturday. It will be an Old Firm double header, maybe. I'll play forward. I might play 4, and then if it is a double header against Celtic, we'll play the Old Firm double header. But if not, it'll be Celtic and St Johnstone, and Scottish Cup final will be a quick episode on its own. But yes, we will continue onwards. But until then, guys, you can see the random saves that are here and back in the pack. There is the Owls and Wolves save, that are the network save. But we're looking for the Rangers one, and as it is, yes. And guys, I will love yous and leave yous. Remember to like, comment, subscribe below. Until next time, guys, bye for now.